Today's video will be a little different. My mom and I took a cruise on Carnival's Mardi Gras ship, one of the newest and biggest ships in Carnival's cruise line. John stayed in Orlando with the kiddies so I could enjoy this time with Mom. I'll show you the highlights of the ship and take you along on an excursion to Nassau, so stay tuned. This is our room. We had an interior room which was small but comfortable, with 2 twin beds, plenty of closet space, a nice small bathroom, large mirrors, and a small fridge. There are 5 pools on the ship and several hot tubs. Some areas were adult only. This is the large pool on the Lido deck. It was especially crowded and really was the hub, with several restaurants and a tiki bar. The top deck has all of the really fun stuff. It has a small water park, a mini golf course, and Bolt, the first roller coaster on a cruise ship. There's also a ropes course and a basketball court. The arcade is pretty impressive. It's large and has a wide variety of games. Circle C is a hangout spot for teens aged 12 to 14 with planned activities, games, and meetups. The fitness center is free to use and has equipment, weights, and offered classes.
Cloud 9 is the spa with all sorts of treatments and anything from a manicure to a pedicure to Botox. So
this is the main stage on the ship. There were several shows on this stage every night and in other theaters throughout the ship. The casino on board was small, but extremely busy all of the time. The first port we stopped at was Nassau. We signed up for the walking tour excursion. It cost $38 for a 2-hour guided tour around some of the sights of Nassau. This is Parliament Square. It was built in the 1800s and now includes the House of the Assembly, the Senate Building, and the Supreme Court of the Bahamas. Queen's Staircase is the highlight of the tour. Carved out of stone at the end of the 18th century, the staircase was built to honor Queen Victoria. Finn Castle is at the top of Queen's Staircase. It was erected in 1793 to protect Nassau from pirates. It was used as a fort and a lighthouse until 1817. It had 68 cannons, but never had to fire a single shot. The walking tour included some interesting history of Nassau from the guide and varied points of interest. The tour was an easy 2-mile walk. In Nassau, the colors of the buildings signify their purpose. For example, the Ansbacher House is pink because it's a government building. It houses the registry department, courtrooms, and judicial offices. main buildings in Nassau are police stations, so they are easily identified by the green color. Now let's head back to the ship so I can show you more of what the Mardi Gras has to offer. The ship is much quieter and less hectic when you're in port.
This is watches, Invicta. Handbags, perfume, a lot of fragrances, clothing, a lot of jewelry.
One of the busiest shops on the ship is Portside, which sells duty-free alcohol and cigarettes.
This is the Punch Liner, which is a comedy club. They have comedy here every night. And this is the piano bar. We've not been in here yet. That's kind of cool, the piano in the middle there. Grand Central. A lot of little nooks for you to sit, relax a little. The coffee bar, Java Blue Cafe, specialty drinks, candy shop called Cherry on Top. And this is the Flamingo restaurant. Another little nook with a bar. I think this is called the Fortune Teller. Yes, so this is the Fortune Teller bar. Emerald's Bistro.
They even brew their own beer on ship to sell in the many bars. There's plenty of food options on board, including barbecue, chicken and burgers, in addition to the buffet and sit-down restaurants. One of our favorites was Big Chicken, which is a chain owned by Shaquille O'Neal.
So this is the buffet. Salads, cookies, and then different selections of food. And this is Carnival Kitchen. This is one of the experiences that you can pay for on ship and take some cooking classes. Okay, so this is the main restaurant. This is the Palm Restaurant. When you come, you get a reservation time and table, so we have the same table every night. Entrance to the steakhouse. One of the paid restaurants, so we will not be eating here. Definitely a party ship. You'll see a lot of bars as we go through this. Lots of places to sit and lots of bars just kind of sprinkled throughout. Alchemy Bar.
The next stop is Amber Cove. We didn't do an excursion, but did get off the ship to do a little shopping. Our final stop was Grand Turk, and it was beautiful. Definitely my favorite stop, with gorgeous beaches and teal-colored water. There's also a nice memorial here to highlight John Glenn's splashdown in Grand Turk. It features a replica of Friendship 7, the vessel that carried him into space on his historic mission.
Thanks everyone for joining us today, and if you found any of this information useful, please give us a like and feel free to subscribe. Take care everyone.